Hi, Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. I'm Shurizam bin Muhammad Noor. Today, I want to present an assessment on squatter relocation of low-cost apartment as composition, the case study in apartment Desa Melayu, Johor Bahru. This presentation covered by 5 elements, which is one is study area, second is aim, objective and scope, third is problem statement, fourth is summary and finding, fifth is conclusion and recommendation. This site area is located in Desa Melayu apartment, Johor Bahru, Johor, Malaysia. The research study located under Johor Bahru City Council that covered 20,342 hectare on 2015 according to local plan of Johor Bahru City Council amended. Johor Bahru is located in the state of the Johor, which is the one of the 14 states in Malaysia. Johor Bahru is located in the southern of Peninsula. Also distant of the Johor Bahru are 13 kilometers from the Iskandar Puteri, there is administrative center. It is also surrounded by mixed development that are specialized on commercial area. There are 10 districts of Johor Bahru. One of the Johor Bahru is our study area. Johor Bahru, known as a district that have highest population in the Johor. So we can see the numbers of quarters in 2010, which is we can see on have 640 families stay in Desa Melayu apartment. And when the Johor Bahru, the number of squatters is 5,922 families. Next, we move on to the aim, objective, and scope for our research. The aim research first is the study is the aim to assess the satisfaction of squatter relocation in terms of physical and social aspect in low-cost apartment as composition. We move to the objective research. First is we got a three objective, which is one is to study the theory and program on squatter. Second is to identify satisfaction level on physical and social aspect on relocation of the low-cost apartment. The third is to recommend several suggestions on improvement of relocation in low-cost apartment. Next is scope and scope research. The first is program relocation squatter. Second is aspect in housing in terms of physical and social for the scope of our study. The problem statement in low-cost apartment, we got a three problem. First is limited maintenance and purely managed housing management. The low-cost apartment is the often associated with the limited maintenance problem, especially if you look lift maintenance, sewage system maintenance, and others that are problem for the low-cost housing. This low-cost housing is usually built at the price below 200,000 for the pure and or the B40 from the National Housing Policy 2018. There is no systematic and legally appointed management body that cause limited maintenance problem. Maintenance by management, they are failed to be implemented efficiently and effectively is also seen to the cause various problems, especially um, at the implementation stage of the maintenance activity. The second is there is pollution of smell and noise. This low-cost housing or the low-cost apartment is built in the area close to the city center where is the large and the dense population that cause noise population by the vehicle and local due to the high population in one place. This will affect the well-being of the population in a balancing between population density and human desire for the comfortable living environment. In fact, a dirty environment or under pollution due to the low level of awareness of occupants that solid waste cannot be managed well by authority. The third is less effective housing design and remote public facilities. The design of the low-cost apartment houses, those do not follow the taste or and the lifestyle of the previous quarter housing. They prefer open design and not too dense, especially the design of the layout of many housing block, and the lack of good ventilation is also pose a problem for them. Low-cost housing is a poor who stay nearby public utilities area to reduce the cost of living. Next, we move to the finding and summary. So from our analysis and the survey, from the questionnaire survey, contribute to the respondent, which is 66 respondent joined to our survey. So from the finding, we got that the major problem, and that we got the 5 categories, which is certification, non certification, and very certified. So from that thing, we conclude that we got the 5 element, which is to have that have a problem in that low cost apartment. The first is the lift condition. From the survey, the lift condition is frequency of the broke, and every month that the respondent or the resident can use frequently. The second is hangar room. The hangar room is not located, is a good located to the layout housing, which is that is the terlindung from the sun and ventilation. The third is the home space. The people on the respondent, the respondent are very satisfied the home space, because the space are 850 square feet. The third is outdoor lighting. From the outdoor lighting, uh, the respondents are very satisfied from the outdoor lighting, because the design of the building, they have a T or the X design, so the people are very satisfied to on that. The the last one, so the respondents are not satisfied because the rain enter to their house when the rainy season. So many respondents are rate not very satisfied on that. So from the analysis or the finding, we come up to the recommendation to improving to the apartment, low cost apartment to be a better in the future. We got the 6 recommendation. First is reduce the frequency of elevator or damage. We have to break replacement work must be carried out by a properly trained individual, and ensure that the work is done in accordance will be the procedure contained in the maintain manual. Comprehensive supervision should be carried out uh, on on all individual involved in the brake replacement work, to ensure that the brake material or the component list are selected according to the original specification. The comprehension, the spring is adjusted according to the allowable comprehension value, and the torque brake test is carried out upon completion of the brake replacement work. So from the lift or elevator, the image record should be analyzed periodically to study the frequency damage, as establish a more effective system to monitor and record a brake liner thickness data, and take in immediately to action to replace the brake liner whose thickness have increased to the near allowable safe thickness limit. Next is the second is alternative for hanger room to the surf laundry washing machine. So the building management should provide a special space to enable the occupant to carry out delivery activity involving the large size fabric, and should establish laundry service, self service for joint use of occupant as an alternative to occupant to wash This service, laundry managed, is handled by building management or resident association with the charge with a minimum cost. The cost of equipment operation related, such as the washing machine and the dryers, are obtained from the maintenance account to the building. The second is the rain waterproof window. Using the window that are more waterproof, which is to prevent water from the enter to the house, which is will damage the internal structure of the house. The selection of the better quality window and exterior frame to prevent the rain water from the seeping to the through the interstic of the floor to the some extent improve to the quality to low smoke housing and create a harmony to the occupants. The, the fourth is provide a special space. Provide a dedicated space to carry out the activities such as a tahlil, wedding, or the meeting to provide a comfort and convenience to residents. By providing this special space will not disturb others' area. In multipurpose, there is the habit of using motorcycle parking space or vehicle parking space to do the end activities. This is this is some extent to give the difficulties and problem that arise among the occupant. The provision of the special space can be accumulated to 2,000 until 2,000 people at a time, which is use of the time multipurpose. It seems to be very helpful in dealing with the space problem to create an activities. We move on to the fifth recommendation, which is a more vibrant playground. Play area of the playground should be give emphasis on the safety element and the eye on street. The area of the play that are far from the view of the occupant will cause the unwanted problems such as the child abduction case and others problem. The location of this playground should be located in an area that is easily to seen by the public. To this playground should be located in the area that is easy to see to the public and the sector. Its addition to the play area should be fenced to the prevent outside from the entering the play area, which is initiative to install the fencings. The level of the child safety is more assurance ensure and reduce criminal case. The last recommendation is improving the landscape in the apartment area. Improved landscape, especially the soffit in the resident area, is this apartment is lowering the ambient temperature and the shade once the weather is hot, planting of the shady trees such as fragrant tembusu, primogrea, SVP Cambodia, and legistromia, and the legistromia macrocrapa. These landscape are developed is emphasized in area, apartment and vehicle parking area, where there is no shading from the roof and the others material. With the development of this shady tree landscape to some extent has a positive impact on the surrounding area and occupant to the parking car parking. So I believe that from the recommendation from the finding, so in the future the low cost apartment can be improved to be a better to serve to the relocation squatter area to the people needs. That's it for today. Thank you.